In this video, we'll recap the best of 2024 for GreenerGrass.com and give you some straight talk about what's next for us and this channel.
Hello, Jet Setters. I'm Jeb Brooks.
And I'm Suzanne, and we're from GreenerGrass.com.
And we are excited to share with you a channel update. But I think before we do that, it makes sense to look backwards at everything that has happened in 2024. And the first way we're going to do that is with a game of either or. Suzanne, kick us off.
This is going to be kind of a rapid fire, choose this or that kind of questionnaire. Jeb, which one was the better island hopper? Air France Caribbean or Alaska Milk Run?
Alaska Milk Run. Despite the misadventures we had along the way and the lack of much scenery, I really enjoyed the time at Alaska Airlines. We need more Alaska Airlines flights. Okay, Royal Clipper or Queen Anne?
Royal Clipper. Love the sailing ship vibe. It was so much fun. Would you rather spend 19 hours on the world's longest flight or fly between New York and London 3 times in 3 days?
The world's longest flight.
Just get it over with in one shot, right?
One shot. Would you rather be on board the Shiki Shima or the Eastern and Orient Express?
The Shiki Shima. Love Japan so much, and that was a beautiful, amazing train. Jeb, would you rather spend 24 hours on the real Orient Express or 5 days on the DIY Orient Express?
I did not see that coming. DIY.
I have one last one though. Shake Shack Burger on Delta or Angus Burger on Amtrak?
Shake Shack Burger on Delta. That thing's so good. Now it is time to turn our attention to the annual JebScore Awards Travel Destination of the Year.
All right, so we each independently wrote our answers on these cards. We'll flip them over, see if they're the same or if they're different.
All right,
okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Venice.
I said Bhutan, which is kind of cheating because you haven't seen that on the channel yet, but it's coming. It was an epic journey, absolutely incredible. Definitely a different kind of video for us, but excited to share it with you. Why did you choose Venice?
Because we were there so much this year. It seemed like all roads led to Venice. We were there before and after the Royal Clipper, before the DIY Orient Express, before the regular Orient Express. Like, for a place we really haven't been ever. We were in Venice a lot this year, but it's not a bad place to spend time, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Category number 2, this is the video we are most proud of. 1, 2, 3.
No.
Oh man, different one there too. Okay.
Yeah, I chose Amtrak. That was just from concept to filming to editing. I think that one turned out really well.
I was thinking hard about the Zephyr because that was such a cool video for the reasons you described. I ultimately went with the Alaska cruise because it was a different kind of video. And I love, in terms of, again, this is what video are you most proud of? What I love on this channel is when we try new things and get to get creative with how we tell stories and that kind of thing. And I think an Alaska cruise is on so many people's bucket lists. It was certainly on ours. It's just so much fun to make. All right, number 3. This is the number 3 category. It is, wow, I can't believe I'm getting to do this. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Oh, I put the Residence, obviously. Like, there's no more luxurious, over the top, I think I said it in the video, like, completely unnecessary experience. But we enjoyed every second.
Okay, so I thought about the Residence, and I ultimately chose Shiki Shima because it was such a cultural experience. It just blew my mind, and I was like, I can't believe that we get to go inside this completely over-the-top, luxurious rail experience. It was just, I was pinching myself around every corner. We have a 4th category, and that is the video where you were most thinking, what have I gotten myself into? 1, 2, 3. That's one of mine.
Hey, you can have 2 answers.
I had to have 2 answers.
What? Yeah.
Okay.
I chose the Eclipse flight. We chose to go on Southwest Airlines from Austin to Indianapolis for the Eclipse, but we really don't know what we're doing on Southwest Airlines. We don't fly those a lot. Too bad they don't fly to our home airport. So we were totally lost. We were in boarding group C. Like, we didn't have a window seat. We were like, oh my gosh, what a waste of time. How can we make a video like this? But actually, we pulled something together.
We did, and that was a lot of fun, a real sense of accomplishment. And we saw so many friends and met so many new friends on that flight, which was really cool. Those special flights are like that.
But it was stressful and anxiety-inducing, for sure.
Sitting there, no window seat, was not a great feeling. special shout out to our seatmate who let me film out the window. I had to also include the milk run in this one because when we were up there and the flight canceled and we were trying to figure out how we were gonna keep going, because we had to get all the way eventually to Seward, didn't we? To catch our cruise, and we didn't know if the timing was gonna work out. I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, Jeb actually investigated like driving to Anchorage from Juneau, and I think it was something like 18 hours drive or something.
It's like we can rent a car, this is easy. No, it was 19 hours. If you're looking for a fun way to be part of our team, well, maybe take a look at our merch shop. You can get a t-shirt like Suzanne's, coffee mug, a sticker, some other stuff like that. We had a lot of fun designing these things, and we're gonna release some new fun designs as we go through the year. It's just a fun way to be part of the community. We love seeing pictures of you when you're out traveling, wearing your Hello Jet Setters gear. That's so cool. Also, I've joined Cameo, which allows me to make custom videos for you for your birthday, for holidays, to celebrate milestones, any number of things. Give you a pep talk if you want it. That's been a whole lot of fun and really fulfilling to me to connect with each of you all on an individual basis. So check out our merch shop and Cameo. Links in the description to both below.
Now it's time to look at our top videos of 2024 based on views. So let's get to the countdown.
Our fifth most viewed video from 2024 was our ultra-luxury cruise in Alaska. From brilliant accommodations to fine dining and unforgettable scenery, this trip certainly had it all. Coming in fourth place is the Residence with Etihad. This flight from Abu Dhabi to London was a dream come true for me. We had 3 rooms to ourselves on board this A380, including our own personal shower. Our experience on board Japan's ultra-luxury Shiki Shima train comes in third. We had to enter our lottery 3 times to finally get picked for this incredible adventure through Japan. Another Asian first-class train, the Eastern and Oriental Express, comes in second place. This train from Singapore up through Malaysia offered stunning scenery, impressive food, and even off-train activities we won't soon forget. But it's back to the United States for the top slot. With 3.9 million views, that award goes to Amtrak's California Zephyr. Now, this was the second time I traveled on board Amtrak's flagship route, but this time we tried all 3 levels of accommodation as we spread the trip across 3 different days.
But let's go beyond the top performers and look at the stats. How'd the channel do this year?
In 2024, people watched our videos almost 40 million times. All told, that works out to nearly 600 years of combined time spent watching our channel. Thank you is not a big enough word. It's not lost on us that 4 of our top 5 videos were on the ground. Even still, the channel took me on 126 flights. All told, I spent 16 days in 2024 in the air. We visited 20 countries in 2024, with even more planned in 2025.
We're about to share a couple channel updates for 2025, but before I do that, let's look back at a couple blooper moments from the past year.
Don't you love how every door in Japan, practically every door, is a sliding door? I know I do.
It was my first root canal, but it definitely won't be my last.
Jeb, do you need a blankie for the plane?
I don't usually drink Perrier, but when I do, usually in France.
Hello, jet setters. This is the Residence, and you're coming along.
Hair and makeup.
You're a little bit shiny.
It's time. Okay. You pull the door.
Hey, Jeb, what's the first thing you want to do off Amtrak?
Pizza!
Hey, Jeb, so like, what's in that cup?
Yeah, so the secrets of YouTube, that's what we do. This suite is so well designed here on Queen Mary 2. It's not Queen Mary 2.
Anderes das schwimmen kann. Rufen Sie Man overboard.
Lines are off.
Are you sad to leave Croatia?
I am, but I'm excited to see Serbia.
Slovenia.
This is gonna ruin the tour.
It's time to share a few updates for 2025. We've had an amazing time with this channel, but we want to speak with you straight and share some of what's going on behind the scenes, as well as what we're planning for this year.
And this channel's been around for a while now. What is this? 7.5 years, almost 8 years. And things have changed. YouTube's changed. We've changed.
We've gotten younger. These days, just simply making a video about a single flight doesn't really cut it anymore. It's tough to crack through YouTube with a video about a flight from, Atlanta to LA, or from even Newark to London and Polaris. And that's why our video production has become, more cumbersome, more complex. It's a reason we looked at the DIY Orient Express. Now, that's not a complaint, because frankly, those videos are a lot more fun for me to edit, and I think you even have more fun planning that kind of thing, right?
Yeah, they're more of a challenge to plan, and then also there's more opportunity for storytelling through the video versus, kind of a linear A to B flight, Newark to London, this is what happened.
And so that's really to let you know that you may see fewer videos from us in this 2025 year, because we want to do more of these bigger videos, because they're more fun, frankly. And that also means that in 2025, we've agreed to take a few key sponsors. Now, what's important for you to know about that is, if we agree to take a sponsor, it's something we've really tested out, really tried, and found of value to us as we travel. But you might see those things: potentially fewer videos, potentially longer videos, and potentially sponsored videos.
But at the same time, after saying all that, we still want to make videos like a Shake Shack video or a dollar store video. Those, maybe they're not so serious and not as big of a production.
And I think that brings up the North Star. I like to think of it as the guiding principle of our channel, which is to make videos that we have fun making, that we enjoy sharing with you. Because what I've found over the years of being on YouTube is that if we're having fun making a video, you all will enjoy seeing it more than otherwise. Now, I think the other thing that's worth highlighting is that we maybe didn't prioritize our health and rest and being at home as much in 2024 as we would have liked to.
We are so lucky to get to travel the way we do. However, there's no way around it. It gets tiring sometimes, and it's hard to keep your health on the road. We came back from London in November. That was our last big trip of the year, and I couldn't hear out of my ear at all. Like who would have thought that flying across the Atlantic 3 times in 3 days would have led to an ear infection? I found myself having to muddle through some trips this year. We had to cancel some trips this year due to health reasons, and that was probably because we didn't take the time to rest and be at home. Finding a balance in 2025 is going to be one of our goals.
Absolutely. And none of that should be taken as a complaint. We cannot believe we get to live the life that we do. As I like to say, never think of our criticisms as complaints. That's far from it. All that being said, we do have some very exciting things coming up in 2025 already planned, on the rails, in the sea, in the air for 2025.
Yeah, you might check us out on a river cruise potentially. Anyone want to see that?
What river? Plural. I don't know.
We have some great flying coming up. It's a little trip, but kind of done it in a different way.
With a theme or two. We always love to hear from you with suggestions and ideas, trips you want to see us take. If you come across a new mode of transportation, we love that too.
If you have a new hub hopping idea, let us know.
No, please don't.
Southwest Airlines, we gotta do it.
We want to give you the most heartfelt thank you that 2 people could possibly give you in the world. We are so fortunate to be able to have these experiences, to share them with you, and we're looking forward to getting a little bit more creative in 2025.
So happy New Year to you all. Best of wishes for 2025. Thanks for watching.
And between now and the next time, see you in the office.
No, the sky, the seas, the rails. That's where they want to see us.
You're not going to see here until next year. Unless maybe we move somewhere else. I don't know. That could happen too.